You know how you pitch somebody your business and they're like in between trying to figure out what they want to, how they want to go about this, but they really don't like it for real? Like, I mean, like, they just really don't like it, like, at all. They're not even phased by it. They're just like, no, I don't want to do it. You know? When you get a dislike on a video, it's a positive. Because the funny thing is that the reason why most people don't like things is because they're unfamiliar with your method. They're unfamiliar with how you do things. If you tell your grandparents about a way that you make money today, and it has nothing to do with picking up a shovel or actually going out somewhere and actually doing this or going out to college and doing all this extra stuff, they're not going to agree with it because they don't understand. There are people that went on, blackpeoplemeet.com and all of these dating sites, and they ended up finding someone that they've been married to for like the last 10 years or say 5 years or however long they've been. But yet they've tried the traditional way of meeting people in person, going out to getting a coffee, going to the family events with them, going out, to the movies and dating and whatnot, right? They did all of that and it didn't work. So you never know how things shape out in life. I wasn't, before I started looking for online businesses, I was that guy was like, you know what? No, I rather get up every day and I rather work and I rather do this and I rather do that. So when you look at when you're explaining to something either via video or phone call or text message or what have you, and they don't agree with it, they're just not going to agree with it. It is what it is. It shouldn't kill your spirit. Everybody's not going to agree with you. Say you was aspiring to be a doctor since you were like maybe 12 years old, and then you get like midway through college and you're like, you know what? I don't want to do this. This is something that I feel has been forced on to me because my father was a doctor or my great grandfather was a doctor and this, that, and the third, and you want to do something completely different. Is your parents going to agree? 9 times out of 10, they're going to want to take your head and slam it through the wall because they think that you're trying to be disrespectful. You should keep this thing going. But you want something different for your life. Maybe you want to be like a professional DJ, or maybe you want to be a professional dancer or a photographer. Truth be told, people do not look at photographers as if it's a career. Truth be told, and it's sad because they actually make a lot of money, or they can, book some good gigs. And it's like, it's a shame that not everybody is gonna, root for you. They don't see the hard work that you put in before the videos. They don't see all of the videos that you tried to put up, but you couldn't because you didn't like it. So you had to go through like 6 different or 7 different takes just to make one good video. People don't see all of the work that it takes to get your business, all of the investments that it takes to get the business up and running, all of the sleepless nights that you've had to go through, right? You had to go through all of the bad eggs in order to get the good eggs, okay? You had to go through the garbage just to find the diamond, right? You had to take out the trash, okay, in order to get that good check in the mail or that first commission, right, into your PayPal account or your bank account or Payza or Bitcoin or Payoneer or whatever payment processor you use. People don't see all of the stuff that you do behind the scenes. And the crazy thing is, even if you was to show them what you do behind the scenes, people are still not going to like your methods because people are just not going to like you. I'm black. You might be white. You might be Asian. Okay. You might be Indian. You might be Jamaican. You might be Spanish. Whatever race that you are, people just don't like people these days. You may not like the way that I sound. You may not like that my eyes are brown. You may not like that I live in a crazy town, whatever, Some people don't like people just from where they're from. Some people won't like you because of the way that you dress. They're not going to like you because maybe you smell like roses all the time, or they don't like you because your teeth isn't straight, or maybe because your eye is lazy and you might be looking at 3 different things at one time. People don't like you just because. They don't like you because they think that you're a blue collar guy and you wear suits all the time, and or that suit guy may not like you because you chose to wear jeans and just business casual instead of business professional. Some people might not like you because you don't have a degree or you don't have any certifications, right? People are not gonna like you, truth be told, is because of envy. They're jealous of the fact that you might make more money than them, and it seems like you don't take anything serious. You're just a person that just wants to just seem as if you just want to make money from home or anything like that, and don't seem like you're putting any real work connected to the real world, right? Because anything that consists of hard work, meaning you have to go out and do this, you have to go to school for this, you have to stay in school for that, you have to do this and that and this, that, and third, work for like the next 6 years in order to get yourself anywhere, right? People are not comfortable with certain things that other people do. Some things are easy for some and some things are harder. Some people are going to be upset because things was easy for you and it was harder for them. Okay? So you got to understand, every dislike that you get on a video, every dislike that you get in real life, okay? Every no that you get on the phone, every hang up that you get, every time you get cussed out, you get people to say, oh, take me off the list, all this crazy stuff when they're not even on the list. You're going to have so many people tell you no, they're not going to like what you have to offer. It is what it is. As my mom used to say before she passed, tough titty. Like, it is what it is, tough. So what? Who cares about a dislike? Who cares about nobody not liking what you have to offer? Everybody's not going to agree with what you think is that, knight in shining armor. You stand by your business and you think that this is everything and this is perfect. But they may look at it and just say, no. No, I'm not feeling this. I don't care. I don't care to know what it is. I don't want to know it. Thank you for your time. Goodbye. You will never hear from them again. You have people that hate you so much that you'll get a dislike on every video and they didn't even watch it. They'll just dislike you because of how you sound, or maybe you move your hands too much. Whatever it may be. I mean, people just don't like certain people for the weirdest things these days. You ever ran into a guy that just always pissed off and he just don't like nobody? If you run into those type of people, something's wrong within their spirit. But if it's nothing wrong within their spirit, they just don't agree with the business opportunity or the career that you're part of. It is what it is. People are not going to agree with everything that you say. Also, another thing is, people aren't going to agree because you are honest, because you're blunt. You're telling them straight from the hip, right then and there, directly to them. Truth hurts, as they say. The truth hurts. If you tell somebody the reason why you're not successful is because you're lazy, they're not going to like it. You tell somebody that they're not successful because they're not marketing correctly, they're not going to hate it. They're going to hate it. You tell them that you're wasting your time doing this, that, and the third, and it's the truth, they're not going to like it. They're going to not like you because you was the one that told them the truth. But the thing is that you have to tell people the truth in order for them to see the diamond that you see within them. See, a lot of people have been dealt with so much trash these days that they don't even know what smells good. I like that. I need to write that down. But people have been dealing with so much trash these days, they don't even know what smells good. Okay? You know how they say the grass is greener on the other side? Well, that's the truth, because it is. Okay? You're going to have to go with dirty lawns, and you're going to have to pick the trash out of your lawn every day. You're going to have to be cussing out them kids because they keep throwing gumball wrappers and Ruffles cheddar chips into your garden. You're going to have to deal with that sometimes, okay? You're going to have to get through all of those disliked. You're going to have to get through all of those no's and people complaining and people being upset because you're telling them the truth. All right? Everybody is not going to like what you have to offer. Get used to it. That's just the way it is, okay? So I wanted to make this video about, does it matter if you get a dislike on a video? Does it matter if you get a dislike in life? No, because truth be told, a lot of people are not going to like what you're doing. People are not going to agree with everything that you have or what you're doing. You may change careers right in the middle of your life. You might be 25, 26. And for the past 2 years, you've been doing something that you didn't want to do, and now you're switching, majors, or you want to study something different, whatever it is, right? And then your family may not agree with that and say, well, you're a little bit too old to be trying to figure out this and trying to figure out that, but they don't have your life. They're not studying. They're not in those books studying something that they don't want to study. They don't understand. They just prefer for you to stick to what you've been doing, to basically have them be accepting of what you've done because that's what they've done and that's what they're used to doing. See, people aren't used to stepping outside of their little square. They're not used to stepping out of the circle that they've been operated in for the past, I don't know, their entire life. For example, if someone has been living in poverty for years and they make $28,000 to $34,000 a year, and you make $28,000 to $34,000 a month, or you've earned your way up to making that type of money anywhere between 60 days to 90 days to, 6 months, they're going to look at you cross-eyed, sideways, like, what? No. I don't agree with that. I don't like that because it's unfamiliar to them. They're used to doing the general labor type of work ethic, okay? And others are used to putting their minds to work and making more money, okay? So everybody's not going to like your methods. Everybody's not going to like your story. People don't care about all that stuff sometimes. And is it hurtful sometimes? To me, no. But to others, maybe, right? Maybe. So again, guys, don't worry about if you get a no. Don't worry about if you get a dislike on a video. So what? People are just not gonna like what you have to offer and how you sound sometimes. So it is what it is, guys. As my mom used to say, tough titty, tough. That's just the way it is. Just learn to take those dislikes and turn it into a positive, because at the end of the day, if you got a dislike on a video, at least they watched it and they at least did something. I much rather get a dislike or a like on a video than to get nothing at all. So at least you grab their attention, okay? Maybe that's a start. So I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to watching this video. Thank you guys so much for all of the new subscribers that I've gotten. I want to thank you guys for the support. More videos to come. Take care. God bless.